Okay. So, first place first. Rapid exterminators. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. Oh boy. It's crazy everything that's going down. And here we thought this guy worked as a gas man, but he's really an exterminator.
Hey, look about him. You got a problem, pal?
How many guys you have working here, Pop?
Who's asking, son?
It could be official or unofficial. Depends on how you want to play it.
You should get to a hospital, son. That arm of yours appears to be letting in daylight.
Save the pity for the other guys. They're the ones who need it. I'm looking for a big cowboy who works pest control. Does he work here?
We don't have anyone like that here.
You sure? I'm not the type of guy you want coming back.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Damn, really shaking people down. Crusade against corruption. Peterson pledges to clean up Lapta. Courtney.
What have you got?
Looks like a drug overdose.
Get away from him, Phelps. This is my case. Shut your fucking mouth. Since when does a bagman work a case? I knew this creep wasn't on the morphine heist. Victim of his own product.
Hey, detective! Can we back it off a notch? This is getting out of hand.
A time to talk and a time to shut up. Now is the time to be quiet, son.
Courtney Sheldon was a corpsman, Roy. He served his country. He went out with a medical kit and an Army 45 into places that made the Valley of Death look like a picnic. He was either naive enough or dumb enough to get involved in the Suburban Redevelopment Fund, along with the mayor, the DA, Monroe, and a certain crooked cop. He was involved in the morphine heist, but he has a puncture wound in his jugular, which makes this a murder case. He was a better man than you'll ever know. You say one more word about him and I will blow your fucking head off!
You finally lost it, partner.
I have a pretty good idea why Sheldon is dead. And I know about Monroe. Your vast, corrupt future is draining away as we speak.
I got better things to do than argue the rub with you.
Like getting the fuck out of town.
Stay with him until the coroner gets here. Make sure technical services bags the evidence. If you let this creep anywhere near it, I'm looking for you.
Yes, sir.
You know, Phelps, you're not the worst asshole going round.
Thanks, Herschel.
God, that is a powerfully emotional scene. Fucking Cole is finally done with this bullshit. And honestly, can you even blame him? Let's go to Westlake. That's why I love Arson Desk so much. Like Cole is finally doing the right thing that he knows. You know, he doesn't give a shit anymore about people not letting him do his job and whatnot. He's trying to finally root out the corruption and put a stop to it. Something he should have done way back in freaking Homicide Desk whenever they didn't bring the real criminal to light.
I work for the DA. I'm looking for a big cowboy, does extermination. Anyone like that working here?
Well, I wouldn't want to get anyone into any trouble.
We could do this the hard way. An address?
Yeah, he lives in a bunkhouse on the remains of the old Rancho Rincon.
Thanks.
Cool. wonder if I'm missing a newspaper at some point. I find it hard to believe that there would be 3 on this last case.
Cole, you made it.
What's this got to do with me, Rusty?
Dr. Fontaine, prominent shrink, dead in his patient's room, spine snapped like a twig. The suspect is one of his mental patients.
I've met Fontaine.
His last patient was Elsa Lichtman, Cole. She's missing. Nurse said that she saw some big Boris Karloff type carry her out of here.
The best thing that you can do to help me, Rusty, is let me take a look around.
Sure thing, Cole. This way.
The best thing Rusty's ever done this entire game. Oh, I guess we went the wrong way. And there's a newspaper there. There's a newspaper there too, but I can't read those newspapers. How many desks does this guy have? Oh.
Take your time. I'll give you and the doctor some privacy.
Good doctor has been marking this map.
Man.
Edgewood Grove,
Rancho Escondido.
McCarthy Vista, Crescent Heights, Rancho Escondido. Do those names mean anything to you, Herschel?
Yeah. How come?
New houses all being built in the path of the freeway?
Oh shit. Oh man. It gets deeper. The Wilshire District. The face of product. Progress. Fucking.
That
retarded.
goddamn pet lunatic of yours is burning down our houses.
Keep your voice down, Leland. Control is of the essence.
Keep your voice down. You know how much these sons of bitches charge for lunch? Fuck them.
Leland, we will not solve our problems by announcing them to the general public. We only speed ourselves on our way to the gallows.
He's your imbecile, Harlan. Get him under control or get rid of him.
Speaking of which, I've had to dispose of our young medical student.
What? You certainly are a cold character, Harlan.
He has a friend called Kelso who knows all about the development on Normandy Avenue.
I know about Kelso.
And you thought it unimportant to inform me.
I thought I could take care of it.
Have you?
No, I haven't.
Kelso works for Benson. Is he reliable?
No, he's totally unreliable. But he has so many pernicious habits, he's got nowhere to run.
Can you take care of Kelso?
Don't push me, Harlan. Get rid of the fruitcake. No longer necessary. I'll take care of Jeff Kelso.
Yeah, no, that didn't work out, did it, bitch? You little bitch. Oh, look at that neck.
Destroyed by a monster of your own creation, Dr. Fontaine. I've heard that story somewhere before.
Yup. IH? Who do we know with the initials IH? Fucking nobody. That's who. Oof.
So much for your foresight, Doctor.
That's rough. Oof. That was broken in, something fierce. What we got here? Listed below are the properties you wanted accounted for. My associate has visited each and made a thorough survey. From what he tells me, I gather these families and residents no longer require the assistance provided by a relocation program.
Fontaine was having the houses burned for Monroe.
It's fucked.
Monroe wasn't happy. People started dying and it attracted attention. He and the doctor lost control.
Steffens, Nelson, Morelli. This is not our arrangement. Your associate is overstepping his mark. Get him under control, or I will take whatever action is necessary. Oh, look. It's been redacted. Oof. Come on, we're still missing a clue somewhere. Where though? Oh. Oh, whoa, Cole! Relax.
Looks like Fontaine has finally dispensed his last treatment.
That is an awful lot. Why is Cole
Jack was
backing
wrong.
up so far like that?
It's not about insurance, it's about eminent domain.
What are you talking about, Cole?
The government reclaims the land in the path of the freeway and pays the improved value of the land with the new houses sitting on it.
What about the stiffs who paid their deposits?
Worst case, they get their money back. But the syndicate pockets millions on the improved value of the land.
So where does Jack's boss come into it?
He's the key. He carries the insurance. The insurance proves how much the houses are worth.
And they're worth nothing?
Firewood, all of them.
That's about as neat a scam as you can imagine. How are we gonna prove any of this, Cole? Doctor's dead. Monroe nearly bled to death. If they get Jack...
We need the firebug. The Okie cowboy. Get him, get Elsa. Get him, get all of them.
Allegedly, anyway. It's definitely the plan. Doing that little flashback ditty.
Guess nobody's home. Most guys bring home a 45 or an M1. This is pretty extreme.
Yeah, it is. Holy crap. It's a lot of paper cranes. Someone's got time on their hands. I think we're about to find out who this is.
Quite a flock you got here. I know those faces. Jesus Christ, I know every one of them.
Yep. Is that Cole in the center there? Looks like it.
A strange obsession.
Is it a strange obsession though?
The river tunnels. This guy's a tunnel rat.
So that's how he's been getting around so undetected.
Oh my God, Ira. You poor backward son of a bitch. Peterson, I'm going to need some help. I've got Monroe, Fontaine, and all the others. It's all tied up nicely. It goes all the way to the top. Meet me at the LA River Tunnel entrance just north of the First Street Bridge in half an hour. Don't ask questions. Just be there. This is DA's investigator Jack Kelso. I have an urgent radio message for Detective Cole Phelps.
Oh, damn.
KGPL calling car 11K, 11 King, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
11K, see the man. A 207 just occurred on the spillway north of the First Street Bridge. DA's investigator Jack Kelso reports a kidnapping suspect outstanding in the LA River tunnel system with a hostage. 11K, handle
Roger
code
that.
3.
The hell is Jack playing at? Like a suicide note. Half the LAPD will be down there hunting for him.
We need to get there first.
All units on all frequencies stand by. Car 86 Adam is in pursuit of suspect vehicle heading southwest on Sunset Boulevard. Suspect vehicle belonging to Jack Kelso, described as a Navy Chevrolet Fleetline. License number 4, William 0286. Car 86 Adam is in pursuit.
They picked up his car. He'll need help to make it to the river.
Oh, damn.
That's Kelso's car.
So Kelso's wanted by the police for all the shit that went down in Leland's mansion. So we gotta help him.
All units, Chief Laurel reports that the suspect is armed and extremely dangerous. Repeat, extremely dangerous. Suspect vehicle to be disabled immediately. If necessary, use of deadly force is authorized.
Whoa, why are you turning so hard, Phelps? Calm down.
Navy blue, westbound on 5th Street.
All units,
oh,
all
shit.
units, we have a new suspect vehicle. It is shot number 13516. Repeating, shot 13516 is a second suspect vehicle. Described as a green Hudson Commodore. License 3 Sam 0102. Reported to be aiding suspect Jack Kelso. Use caution and continue pursuit. All units, stand by for further.
Now we're wanted.
All units, suspect vehicle sighted heading northeast toward 3rd Street on the embankment between 3rd and 4th. All units, suspect vehicle is now northbound out on 2nd Street.
Well, if I wasn't screwed over before, I sure as hell am now. This has been some unlucky shit.
Units to handle, identify code 3.
All units, further to the second suspect vehicle, shot 13516. Chief Laurel has offered.
Yeah, damn. Alright, well, we'll try again next time. Okay, bye.